everybody, Ralph Havens here. You know, the life of an entrepreneur, trying to bring your gifts to the world, to do good in the world, to live the life you want to live. The thing is, the fears and the anxieties, the deep inner stuff, the imposter syndrome, procrastination, what about that? You know, if you're an entrepreneur, you've probably tried lots of inspirational videos and mindset hacks and courses and seminars, and you've listened to lots of people and read lots of books. But how has that really worked for you? How's that really worked for you? You know, you want to bring your gifts to the world, you want to do something really big in the world, and there's products and things that you have that you can do. You want to heal yourself and you want to heal the world. And you've probably solved something for yourself, you know, and you've probably helped a lot of other people solve things for themselves, and now you have a business to do this. But the thing is, there's this thing called fear and anxiety, and it can show up in words like imposter syndrome and procrastination and perfectionism and just always jumping from one thing to the next and never really getting something done. These things that can be slowing you down or standing in your way or stopping you. And the thing is, you can use courage and tenacity, and you can just bull your way through it and just keep trying to find the next healer or coach or thing or something to fix this and to get your work out in the world. But if you've got fear, it can really slow you down. It can even stop you. And the thing is, you want to live the life you want to live and really take care of your family and do your work to help people heal in the world. Now, I speak from experience. I had a mom who had a PhD in healing art, and we had a big dream in Del Rio, Texas, Southwest Texas. And I got to tell you, it failed. It failed completely. And I saw firsthand what fears and anxieties and severe inner stuff can do to stop somebody dead in their track. And so why do I do what I do? I feel it's to help clear this, because I saw this in my parents, and now I have a healing practice helping people from all over the world with all sorts of conditions. And one of the things I find is that this deep inner stuff is so key. It's so key. And it's been the most fulfilling thing that I've done, because when you can show others how to crush anxiety and this imposter syndrome and really start to get things working for them, it's big. It's big. It's what I see as the number one thing that's in the way. All my coaches have said, my business coaches have said, that the number one thing, 90% of the problem, is in the head, is the thoughts and the beliefs and the fears and the stuff that's holding us back. You know, you can always find a good sales letter or a good video sales letter or a good funnel, a website, a way to do stuff in the world, and you can run ads and do all this stuff. But if it's not totally working, or if you know there's something deep inside of you that seems to be the thing, then that's what I can help with. And let's get specific. You want to get rid of anxiety and imposter syndrome, the fears, and all those inner blocks that are stopping you from doing what you want to do in the world. So I've got phenomenal news, because there's only one way. What I found for 35 years of healing work with people from all over the world, solving chronic illnesses and conditions of all sorts and anxieties, what I found as I've been working with entrepreneurs is there's one way to do this, the one best way to do this. And I'm going to tell you about it right now. So the good news about that is it eliminates confusion. And I want to give you just a little backstory before I tell you this. For the first 37 years of my life, I had a severe anxiety problem. And worse than that, I had a problem where I would sweat in my hands and my feet, and my whole shirt could drop a sweat in an instant. And so when I was working with other people, other business owners, clients, staff, I could just start sweating, and I was so uncomfortable. And the thing is, I pushed through it, and I used a lot of courage, and I tried to hide it, and I built a successful practice in San Diego. But a lot of stuff came crumbling down, and it was my past, my inner stuff coming back to haunt me. And it brought us up here to the Pacific Northwest. It's beautiful up here. It's beautiful. It's a dream come true. And what I found was I had to clear this deep inner stuff, the inner angst, the inner pain, the inner mental and emotional and spiritual pain that was in me that kept having this pattern show up where things just weren't working and things kept failing. Even though I would push hard and get some levels of success, it just kept failing. Different versions of it. And so I got to figure that out and eliminate it. And now that I've been working with entrepreneurs, I'm seeing that that's the biggest issue. The biggest issue for people is to clear this deep inner stuff, the stuff that causes all these thoughts and beliefs and patterns to show up that makes the world not quite work. You know, like you can get stuff that works in the business world, but it's like, why is it so hard? So the number one way to clear that is one-on-one with me. I've solved this for thousands of people around the world. And then you don't have to push your way through it and use courage all the time and tenacity and just keep trying to like watch another inspirational video or jump up and down on your trampoline or take a little, you know, supplement or some kind of thing to calm your nerves. And the thing is, here's what's going on. You need a holistic approach. And what's going on is your body is protecting you. And so what is that? Your body's protecting you from these deep mental and the emotional and the spiritual pains. It's protecting you. And so all these books and seminars and videos and stuff like that, they don't really get right to it. They don't get right to it. You can do a lot of talk therapy, you can get a lot of massage, you can keep taking a lot of supplements to calm down, but it doesn't get to this deep pain. There's only one way to truly get to it. And what we need to do is we need to find this thing. What is your body protecting you from? There's a way to do this. So the good news is we can do this. We can do this. So what if I gave you all my methods and ways that I do this so that you could start to do this right on the spot when these deep pains show up, and I could do it with you one-on-one and instantly clear stuff. We literally have a technique called Instant Miracle Method. So I've helped thousands of people all over the world for 35 years with this, with chronic conditions of all sorts, including anxiety, and now I'm helping entrepreneurs like I am and like you are if you're watching this to clear these deep inner anxieties and fears. So you can go down, this is a total approach. This is not just some little hack. This is a total approach to totally crush it, to dismantle it, right at its core, so you can just have a good time doing your work and getting your work out to the world and helping the people that are desperately looking for your help. So I'll put the success stories in here and take a look at Bridget's success story and Jonathan's success story and Courtney's success story. People that had been working very hard for a long time and then solved these conditions. So what I want you to do is go down, click the button, grab a strategy call with me. Your own Crush Imposter Syndrome, Crush Anxiety Breakthrough Blueprint call. And we'll go through it step by step, and I'll let you know what I see and where those blocks are. And then if you like, we can talk about working together one-on-one. We'll map it all out for you. It doesn't matter where you are in your business or life. This is that holistic and fundamental of an approach, of my method. And the thing is, there's only so much time in my schedule. So if you're seeing this video right now, it means it's still up. Now there's gonna come a time when I won't be able to do one-on-one sessions in this way. We'll have to transition in more into a group type session. But right now, if you're watching this, then you're included and you'll be grandfathered in as long as you like. You'll be with me as long as you like. But because beyond the mountains are more mountains. So as you go bigger and bigger in your business and your work, there's more stuff to clear. You know, as you get on bigger and bigger stages, as you work with bigger and bigger influencers, as you do more in the world, then we clear stuff along the way. So that's why my clients stay with me for a long time. But so if you're watching this right now, that means this is still up and you can still grab this. So grab the button, grab your Crush Imposter Syndrome and Anxiety Breakthrough session with me, and we'll map it out and we'll figure it out for you. So much love for you guys. Much love for you guys. And let's get out there and heal yourself and heal the world. I speak from my heart, and I gotta tell you, if you want to clear the inner stuff, the deep stuff that's in the way of your business and your success and living the life that you want to live, then book a call and let's figure it out. So much love to you. Let's get out there and heal yourself and heal the world. Peace.
All of that clarity and all of the, I guess, unsurety that I had in my life, it all vanished and kind of clarity took up its place, and I had complete alignment over who I was, and how I wanted to impact the world through my gifts. And I know that it sounds unbelievable, but trust me and trust the dozens of other people around me in the testimonials, because Ralph is the real deal.
But what's interesting is that since I've done that session, there's been some really interesting opportunities that have come my way for various different things, just really out of the blue, clients calling us from out of the blue, bringing us clients. So that's just something that I've really noticed, is that a lot of very interesting opportunities, actually really big opportunities have come my way ever since I did the session with Ralph.
Less than a week with working with him, my business tripled by 3 figures. So all I can really say is I truly believe it's the work that he's done, the energy work that he's done with me, the focusing on the problem areas and just acknowledging them, throwing love to them, and moving forward from them. So just again, I recommend Ralph and his services to everybody, especially if you're an entrepreneur launching your business or scaling your business.
After our conversation, I had a look, and those were all notifications about sales coming in. For my surprise, there was even after we finished conversation, I woke up next morning to the record number of sales like I ever had. How cool is that? I don't even know what it's called, what you've done, whatever it was, but I definitely want to talk again to you. I definitely want to know what you've done, and I want to practice that myself so I can do whatever it was myself, because it was amazing. It's just unbelievable. How can that happen? I don't know. You need to teach me that, man.
Some dear friends and even dear family members that I hadn't seen in a long time, just because of the busyness of everyday life and everything. They've come back into my life, and it's just been wonderful to reunite with people who mean a lot to me. So if you're thinking about partnering with Ralph Havens, I highly suggest that you do. And I'm sure that you'll have wonderful breakthroughs, just like I did, and that you'll be feeling more healthy, more happy, and more whole.
I really have to say that Ralph is really helping me a lot in my everyday life. And I feel supported with his work, inspired, and I can see a big shift going on in a daily life and in the direction where I want to go. And so I'm very thankful for his work.
I remember the first time you did this thing. I had some stress kind of like at the back of my neck, and that little triangle at the back of my neck. And you stood behind me with a piece of paper. You did something with a piece of paper, and you put it close to my neck, and I could feel the tension completely drain away. And I thought, this guy is awesome. He really knows what he's doing. And it was instantaneous. And that's what really shocked me.
Once we started working together, the walking thing where my whole right side of my body would just kind of quit functioning at some point, that just kind of went away. And the sleep thing shifted really dramatically for me. There was a lot of neck and shoulder stuff that old injuries that accident kind of awakened, and I had big shifts with that. And and then I just kind of kept on working with you because in my 20 years of working in the healing arts, I'd seen a lot of amazing things happen, and with you, the work that you were doing, combining matrix energetics and integrative manual therapy, the level of healing that I watched happen with me, and with when we would interact in some of those group settings and you'd be working on people, I just saw phenomenal shifts in myself and person after person. And so I've kind of been working with you ever since then.
Working with Ralph really gave me my mojo back, and other areas of my life worked well. And I just would have no doubts in recommending Ralph and his work to anybody that is in need. And my only thing is just be open to it, be open to the process, and be open to what he can do in your life.
I've actually been back on, I finished the final draft of my book a couple months ago, and now I'm actually on target to finish it by the end of the month, as well as finally shooting my course. So I've definitely been feeling a lot less pain, as well as I'm finally back on track to finishing everything up fully and launching it.